Alors... Ah, je ne peux pas.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Ouais, j'ai encore des questions.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. Day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Non, non, j'ai toujours... de quoi doit-on se méfier? Ne traînons pas.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee,
Bah oui, là,
if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Ah.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find
Même
out
son
who
chapeau,
removed the
il est
painting from
tout,
the mansion.
Yes.
tout bizarre, l'insigne
If
de son
something
chapeau.
escaped us, or
Chapeau.
if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police
Ah oui,
to make
oui.
good its mistake.
Surtout que
Anything
la
else?
balafre qu'il a ici, il n'est pas très très... Moi, je peux pas lui poser la question. Score insuffisant.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Bah, pour l'instant, pour moi, je vois... je vous accompagne, ne serait-ce que pour rassurer Silas.
Why not? You can help.
S'il veut. Hein.
Right. Let's go.
Mais franchement, elle fait vraiment peur cette île. Hein. Je me permets de vous laisser puis d'aller fouiller. Ça devait être joli avant que tout... Oh, je suis sûre que ça devait être une jolie vue. Mais regardez-moi toutes les épaves de bateaux qu'il y a. Ça fait peur quand même. Monsieur, je vous ai perdu, je crois. Ah non, il est parti là-haut. Ah bah là, on peut pas y aller. Ouh.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture
1693.
seems too recent.
Oh, on dirait qu'il a été rebaptisé. Oh, il est là-haut, le vieux. Je peux aller là, moi? Poup, poup, poup. Hé! J'aurais peut-être dû aller le voir, non?
I'll have to find another entrance.
Oh.
This entrance is still in use.
Oh, mais non, je veux pas rentrer. Oh, merde alors.
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them! dump them into the ocean.
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
Oh, mais il est pas commode le monsieur, hein.
I'll show you.
Et ça lève. J'ai pas vu si ça lève à le bugger. Qu'est-ce que je mets? Je travaille pour. Ouais.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
Huh. I like the sound of that, but I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
What are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have told me that earlier, Sonny.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Bah, du coup, je retourne voir où il était le bonhomme. J'aurais peut-être dû aller parler en premier. Ah!
Poor kid.
Oh.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Bah oui.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see
The
such.
flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Par contre, on n'apprécie pas le bonhomme.
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
Oh, il est relou ce
You're right.
bonhomme. Hein.
Let's go.
Il me suit partout comme un petit toutou. Du coup, j'ai pas vu où il est parti, le vieux monsieur. Ah, il est là.
Do you have a moment?
What now?
Nothing. Sorry.
Hop.
Stop wasting my time.
N'importe quoi. Vous avez un instant? Oh bah non, j'ai rien à dire. Eish. J'ai peur.
Let's take a look inside.
Le vieux concierge, toujours fidèle à ses employeurs, veille sur les lieux, armé de sa hache. Pierce et Bradley sont parvenus à le calmer en filmant tenu la clé du manoir à Cthulhu. Ils entrent dans la bâtisse à la recherche de la scène de l'incendie. Bah, il a pas l'air si délabré que ça, s'il y a des bibliothèques et tout à l'intérieur. Ou alors ça, c'était peut-être avant. Je sais pas. On va voir comment c'est. Vu qu'il y a eu un incendie, tout devrait être brûlé, tout pourri, non?
Follow me. I know the place.
Oh.
Who left this light on?
Oh bah. Oh. Ah ouais, quand même. Je peux pas prendre une lumière? Non.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
Oh.
What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
C'est tout seul?
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Et la mère, elle était où? Là?
Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Oh. Franchement, mais qu'est-ce que c'est que la viande? On dirait un poulpe, non? C'est dégueulasse. J'ai 6 points à mettre. Pardon, excusez-moi, merci. Moi, ça... La force. Éloquence. Je vais mettre... Je vais mettre un poil là. Voilà. Voilà. Prochaine fois, je ferai monter cela. Merci. Un peu bizarre quand même le repas là. Je sais pas ce qu'il mangeait. Ah, j'ai perdu monsieur du coup. Par contre, toutes les toiles, malheureusement, elles sont cramées. Dommage parce qu'elle aurait pu être refait. Ah, il est là-bas, le mec. Bon, bah, vu qu'il est là-bas, moi, j'y vais pas. Oh!
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way.
Oh!
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Devant des ruines exotiques, il est de notoriété publique, il a dilapidé sa fortune en une onéreuse expédition. Que cherchait-il?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse
Le
left
corps
a
d'enfant a
trace.
laissé des traces.
Where are the
Où sont
others?
les autres?
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Ah,
They had a fight. Why? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
oh. Ils sont disputés et elle est tombée. Bizarre quand même. Ah ah!
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Ah ouais. Il devait y avoir quelque chose ici, non?
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Ah,
Did someone escape the fire?
bizarre, il y a quelqu'un qui s'est échappé. C'est bizarre. C'est qui? Qui c'est?
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
Elle aurait brûlé son bonhomme.
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Ah,
And the boy.
et le garçon.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
Hé hé.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Ouais, j'aime pas quand il fait tout noir. Hein. Bah, il reste quand même en bon état, ils auraient pu le rénover quand même. Ah,
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But
il y a
whose?
quelqu'un. Il y a quelqu'un qui a survécu alors. Mais qui?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Le marin Yves, c'est ce que chantait.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Alors là, on peut monter ou on peut aller par là.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Ah, il est barré là. Bah, qui reste là? Moi, j'en profite pour monter. Comme ça, je l'ai pas dans mes pattes. Ah bah, bon, bah, du coup, j'y vais. C'est quoi ce truc-là? Ah, je me suis brûlée.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Si personne les aidait à s'occuper du château, c'est normal.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic.
Hmm.
The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Ah, je peux monter. Moi aussi, j'aimerais bien avoir une lampe. Ce serait cool.
Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. There's something disturbing about this painting.
Oh.
20,000 leagues under the sea.
20 lieues sous les mers.
Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Ah!
A crowbar could prove useful.
On a trouvé un pied de biche. On a bien fait de venir ici.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Comme vous savez, j'ai toujours éprouvé un profond respect pour vous et votre famille. Malheureusement, je ne puis continuer à fermer les yeux sur le comportement de votre épouse. La semaine passée, elle a encore effrayé ma clientèle. Je sais qu'elle ne pense pas mal, mais vous devez la confier aux beaux soins du docteur Fuller. Lui seul semble être capable de lui faire recouvrir la raison. Si ces désordres ne devaient se répéter, croyez bien que je serais au supplice, mais il me faudrait faire intervenir la police. Anton Villard, bah c'est le cinglé qui parlait tout seul. Oh! J'ai eu un drôle de truc là. Vous avez vu? J'ai vu une chose bizarre. Ou alors c'est mon imagination qui me joue des tours. Parce que je suis... On voit pas bien clair.
Locked.
Ah, il y a les empreintes. Je sais pas si c'est les empreintes. Fait de plus en
The
plus
boys'
noir.
room.
C'est là du petit garçon. Dessine les drôles de trucs, le petit garçon. Ah ben, elle avait
A
sûrement
child's
peur.
fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something.
Ouais, il a vu
Something
quelque chose.
terrified him.
C'est un peu bizarre quand même. Hein. Ah, c'est
What was
ça.
going through that boy's mind?
Ah ah! La clé ouvrant le bureau de Sarah Kings était dissimulée. Ah bah du coup j'ai trouvé tous les trucs ici.
What will her room reveal about her?
C'est la chambre à qui?
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Oh! Trop complexe pour lui qui dit. Il peut pas changer, il peut pas mettre un autre truc.
It's no use. The padlock won't give. Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Bon, je pense qu'il faudra qu'on vienne. Il y a des traînasses noires ici.
This door is locked.
Ici c'était fermé, il me semble. Ah, voilà, c'est la clé. Bon, bah, on n'aura pas cherché loin. Oh, qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? Looks like a revocation ritual. Was she trying to invoke something or banish it?